Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yeah. Back at it again with another video here today. You know it's Jamesbeenunlimited. You know the vibes. I gotta tell y'all something. I do got my hat coming in for my y'all see my t-shirt clothes in. But I got the Be Unlimited merch coming in. Very actually good. Alright. But I got the unlimited merch coming in. Should be coming. Let me check right quick. Because with the clothing brand that I have coming in, I have bought my sample. So the crazy thing is, y'all, I forgot. Like literally, bro, I forgot that I had to go ahead and put my apartment number on there. So I had to like reorder. I had to reorder it. But shout out to Teespring for being cool. But no, man, with Teespring, I went ahead with Teespring. I went ahead and bought some hats. Yeah, so this one's coming on Tuesday. Another one's coming on Friday. Another one's coming on all these days, really. I got one coming through Thursday. I got another one coming. And yeah, man, we got the hoodie coming in. I got the tank tops coming in, so I did order some my merch, so it should be coming in. When it does, I will be having a video with my hat on and everything. So you guys want to buy your unlimited merch, link is in the description on my channel. You click the link on my channel, click the links, and it'll take you there. The website's on my channel. But today's video, we want to go ahead and talk about the cold hard truth about content creators. So now we gotta drink water for this. It's gonna be a good, decent, long video. I like to make my cold hard truth videos a little long. Now, with that being said, that's zero sugar, by the way. It's powder drinks. I told you guys. But the reason why I said famous YouTube content creators, I feel like content creators, the way you make of it, a lot of them are good, and a lot of them push agendas. Even with other self-improvement, the dangerous thing about self-improvement is that everybody wants to do it, but you gotta have that real authentic hustle for it. You gotta like tell people why you're doing this, why you're doing that. So for me, the reason why I do self-improvement, because I teach men to teach them how to be on celibacy, teach them how to don't treat women like sex objects. You know, I teach guys how to basically do everything. So when it comes down to it, I feel like when it comes down to these celebrities, these famous content creators, you should not look up to them. Yeah, they made it. Yeah, they blown up. But you gotta ask yourself, if they doing suspect stuff on camera and this and that, like, no, you ain't gotta do none of that. Like, bro, before I had my iPad, I started making videos with my phone. So when I started making videos with my phone, then I started upping my content. See, me being a content creator 2025 is a W. I'm gonna say it again. Me being a content creator 2025 is a W. Because at the end of the day, you don't have to be monetized to make money. You can have your merch, your Patreon. Just be sure to drop that A1 content to make people want to subscribe to it. So with that being said, you got Kai Cenat, I Show Speed. They did a lot of suspect things, you know. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not talking down on them, but we know. So it's like, we know that these guys did suspect things. And so regardless, when you know somebody did suspect things, why would you go down that path? Why would you want to go down that path that they're doing it and basically just try to copy and paste? Like, even with Cash Nasty, shout out to him, but like, even with the whole LeBron James glazing, like, everybody else trying to do that same method. And at the end of the day, the method that you need to stick to is your own method. Be yourself. When you pop that camera on, you make that video, be yourself, bro. A lot of people telling James, put a shirt on. I don't care what people say. I love my body the way it is. I work for this. You feel me? We work for this, baby. We work for that. So with that being said, when you work for the gains and all that, why not show them? But that's besides the point. The truth about a lot of content creators, the famous ones, there's some famous content creators that push good agendas. Like, when I say that, like, they be keeping it real. but shout out to them. But I'm talking about the ones that be doing the stuff that they know they're not supposed to be doing. The ones that literally be having corn stars on videos and, having the corn stars on videos, doing this and that, and they know what they doing. You got the shade frost and all that, like doing stuff behind closed doors, and you see how they keep going up. You know why? Sad to say, even with Duke Dennis, I like Duke Dennis content, all that, but him wearing a crop top, that ain't for me. Like, I don't wear no crop top. Like, I'm not with that. I feel like no dude should be wearing no crop top like that. No, nada. We don't do that. Leave that to the women. But the reason why I made this video is because when it comes down to famous content creators, you may look at their life and be like, damn, I want a life like them. Or damn, I want a life like Kai. Or damn, I want a life like I Show Speed. But you got to think about it. What did they do to get in that? You had to get in a certain way to get in that door. And it's not no conspiracy theorist. It's not no James, blah, blah, blah. You talking nonsense. No, this is true. It happens with not just with music. It's with YouTube. When you sell out on YouTube, pushing an agenda. The reason why I don't have women on my channel is because my channel is to promote self-improvement. Through the ups and downs. You guys see videos when my teeth used to be spaced out. Now it's closing in. All I need is this. You guys are seeing the development throughout the years, bro. So that's what I do. I can't speak for nobody else. But you got people speaking on celebrities. They'll literally speak on celebrities for views, and then when they get the views, they stop talking about them. And, I don't critique them. I don't get on nobody about that. But me, that's what I'm not going to do. I don't speak on celebrities because obviously it gets views, but I care about connecting with the community, the Unlimited Warriors, and that's it. That's all. But next, with these famous content creators, you got to watch out for them because at the end of the day, collabing with other people is going to lead you down the wrong way. See, at the end of the day, I've got shouted out in the past, and no disrespect to anybody, but like I shot the Ground Light Productions and J2 Solid. When it comes down to it, can nobody say, oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you be at? Because at the end of the day, I never asked for anything. I just kept on grinding, and I appreciate the knowledge. I appreciated everything. You feel me? So when you move through life like that, it's just the ball gets to rolling. Like, you already got the shot. You know what I mean? You already setting up your shot, so it is what it is. But with me, when I got shouted out by Miss Keith Super, shout out to them and everybody else, I never asked. I just sat there and said, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? If somebody got promo, I'm willing to pay for the promo. That's the type of person I am. I'm not just going to sit there and not pay for promo. I will pay for promo, but if somebody gives me shout out or they shout out my video, I appreciate that's love. But what I'm saying is with this video is that the problem is with the famous content creators is that they're pushing an agenda, and you can see that. So when they push that agenda, now everybody wants to go down that path because they see them blowing up like that. And when it don't work out for them, when they thought that it would, because they're doing the same plan that Kai Cenat or everybody else did, now they get mad, now they want to quit. No, at the end of the day, you want to stick to your means and stick to yourself, be yourself, and consistency, you're going to win. You're going to prosper in life. Shout out to the Holy Father, the man of self, God. God bless you all, man. And remember, man, don't be following these big content creators. Be yourself. Thank you.